Hello, welcome to the Real Estate Regroup Show. I am your host, LJ Walker, a real estate investor helping you realize your dream of owning a home or investing in one. Today's show, I'm going to be sharing some tips as far as what to do nearing the end of the year. Number one, if you are looking for a home, normally it's cheaper to buy a home during this time. I have found that in the South, particularly Atlanta, for some reason, it doesn't really dip down that low. Prices sometimes actually go up in certain neighborhoods in the wintertime. But for most of the United States, particularly the Northeast, the Mid-Atlantic, and the Midwest, prices of homes normally dip down. And I think the reason is because most people don't want to be moving in the snow. Most people are not interested in looking for a home in the winter. So that's one of the reasons why demand drops and therefore prices drop. Number two, if you already have a home, I suggest that whatever company bonus money you get, use part of that money, if not all, use that to pay down on your mortgage. Why? Because when you use it personally on yourself, the IRS comes for you and will tax you on that money. However, when you put it towards your mortgage, you're taxed less. And you also pay off your mortgage quicker, sooner rather than later. Next, consider buying things from the home. But buy things either for your tenants if you have them, buy things to insulate your home. Look at what energy credits are offered in your city and in your state, and buy products that would uphold that particular credit or match that credit so that you can get that tax deduction. Next, you want to take advantage of any sales that exist. Normally, electronics go on sale during that time of the year. The other thing that I want to point out to you, what would be next, is this old adage that says use it up, wear it out, make it do, or do without. And to break it down, what that means is if you have any stuff that's laying around that you're not using, consider donating it, another tax write-off. Or you can consider selling your stuff, because normally at the end of the year, that's when people are trying to buy Christmas gifts. Next, reuse whatever you have that can be reused, repair, or reposter. So that's what all of those things come under that old adage. Next, if you have an HSA or a solo IRA, it would be a good time to actually put your money into those vehicles. Why? Tax deductible. That's why. Or if you have money already in those vehicles, you can take the money out at that time, since there are a lot of sales, and buy anything that is health related, a health related cost. Next, if you don't have an HSA or a solo IRA, you can and you already have, let's say, a flexible spending account, because remember, you can't have an FSA and an HSA at the same time, but you can have an FSA, an IRA, and a self-directed IRA at the same time. Remember, whatever money you have in there in that FSA, you need to spend it, because only, I believe, $500 can be carried over till the next year for now. And I say for now because the presidents keep changing the rules on that. So I would say try and use up that particular money. Things are going to be cheaper also. Next, take classes for your career or business. All of these are tax deductible. It's part of self-improvement. Or start look at going into conferences and summits that complement your business or career. Remember this, even if marketing is not your business, the IRS knows that every business has to put money into marketing, right? So even if the conference is a marketing conference, from my understanding, it is still tax deductible. Also consider joining certain organizations or groups that are complementary to your business or career. And I want to interject and say this to you. Toastmasters is tax deductible for just about anybody, especially if you are a business owner. Why? Because it builds leadership skills. Both my accountant and myself, we don't go to the same Toastmasters, but we are part of that particular organization. And it does assist you to a certain extent with marketing and presentation skills as well. Okay, but of course, be mindful when you are putting money into your business, when you are spending money on your business. Try to keep the budget, let's say spend 30% of what you made. Let 30% be the maximum, not the minimum, if you can, in order to keep your business up and running. Oh well. So guys, that's all I have for you tonight. Hopefully the information that I've shared will help you make smart financial moves. Remember, feel free to pass this along because each one, reach one, teach one. Bye for now. Until next time, have a good night.